Hey everyone, this is Vi. I'm checking out Beelzebox. This is a game I've not played before. Apparently well, I'll just read the game page here real quick. It says Beelzebox is a Diablo-inspired action RPG currently in alpha stages, with many intended features implemented but still requiring a lot of polish, tweaking, balancing, and feedback to be fun and challenging. So yeah, all I really know is it's Diablo-inspired. It looks like it has a first-person mode, which is interesting for this type of game. But I'm not going to go through all of what's written here, but probably just jump into the game. I did read through this briefly beforehand. So I'll go ahead and get rid of that overlay. Let's go ahead and look at the game here. So I've not seen anything past the screen, but we're going to give it a playtest and see if we can give some useful feedback. Let's check these. Alright, interesting. So the music seems a little loud to me. I'm probably going to drag down the capture audio volume. This is a common problem I encounter with playtesting people's games, is you tend to have the volume like way too loud. And I always recommend, open up some other games that you have on Steam or whatever and just kind of compare the general volume level to your own game and see if you can kind of tweak that to be a little more in the same realm of loudness. I think we got video and graphics. That's interesting. We got full screen on, VSync is on. Not sure if we're gonna want to leave that on or not, but hopefully we can change that in the game if we need to. We got anti-aliasing. I guess we have both of these at the same time. It's a little weird. I think I usually use one or the other, but that's okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll try extra. Okay, it's a little annoying to like click through this, like not even knowing what it's gonna be, the bottom or the top of the stack, but I wonder what this thingy is. Alright, we're gonna try the high settings. I'm not gonna mess with the anti-aliasing. That's probably plenty of anti-aliasing. But hopefully it runs okay. I don't know if I can click on that. It doesn't look like I can. I don't know if that's just part of the in-game UI. Must be. Let's check the audio. I mean, I could tweak that, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Map size 50%. Interesting. You can go all the way up to 600. It's a little interesting that it would default at 50% instead of 100%, but I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, and it just seems odd to call it anything other than 100% if it's the default, but I think that's probably enough of the options. Let's go ahead and click on New Game. Alright, so I guess this is me. I'm a very strange, bulky looking marshmallow here. It seems to run smoothly. Looks nice with the VSync. I get really used to not using VSync because I've been playing a lot of, FPS and everything, and it's like the input lag is intolerable, but I always kind of miss how smooth it can be if you have like a solid 60 FPS with VSync. Looks like I'm dropping a few frames here with the particles in front of the screen. Might be nice if you could draw on the screen here somewhere the frame rate. It could be useful for, particularly with this being an alpha. I don't know why I keep getting these particles. Is there some kind of volume around these haystacks or something that's supposed to make that happen? Or is it tied to the cursor? I don't know what's going on. But it looks like I have this little bludgeoning instrument here. Magic missile. Do I just have to click on that to use it, or is there like a hotkey? We've got slots down here. Does this go? Oh, I can't click and drag that. Okay. Maybe this is for weapons or something. Oh, I think that's the magic missile. Okay. So naturally, being an alpha, you know, you don't really expect to get like a tutorial and everything, so hopefully we can figure everything out. But alright, so one thing I noticed is that this seems to be sort of an open world type of deal, but it's also it doesn't give me any sense of direction. Like, I don't know where I should go. I could go in literally any direction. So particularly for when you're first starting out in the game, it's good to have something just kind of pushing you in a direction, whether it's kind of explicitly telling you to go somewhere or just, you know, the design of the level kind of giving you an idea of what you should do. I don't know if I can interact with anything in here. See, I am dropping a few frames here and there. I don't know if it would be better to... It's kind of weird that this stuff is in video but not in graphics. It seems a little backwards to me. Oh, that's probably more than we need. I don't know. Let's try this, see if that does anything. Alright, escape key works, that's nice. Alright, still dropping some frames. It seems like when I go behind something here, I can see there's like a partial transparency effect, which is nice. I don't know if that has something to do with it. The other thing is I could just kill the VSync. See how that looks. Oh, it doesn't, I don't know if it's applied or not. I click on apply and I don't see anything happening. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, it doesn't look very good in my opinion. But it looks like it's off. This looks a little jerkier and stuff. I don't want to... Alright, I'm getting confused which one is graphics and which one's video. Let's go ahead and pop this back on. Goes up to high. Can I interact with this? There's another missile now. This is probably my mana pool then. So that recharges over time. Alright, so big open area. One thing that's a little bit unfortunate about this kind of game is that you can't see very far in this direction. You can see the furthest left and the right. Up you can see a bit because of the perspective, but like this way you just, your view distance is pretty abysmal. So if you're you know, you're trying to get your bearings on like where to go and what's even around you, it can be kind of annoying when you can't see very far. I don't know, can I interact with this door? Knock knock. Is that a little trinket? You have to click pretty accurately on that. Oh, can I not go in here? Okay, the doors are wide open, but I can't seem to actually enter. Oh wait, there's also the first person view. Okay, I forget about that. Alright, so this is kind of cool because this solves all the problems of like not being able to see what's even around you. Field of view seems pretty darn high, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I do notice that the sensitivity seems pretty bad, and also the fact that I have VSync on makes this annoying to use now, even though I didn't like it before. Oh, right. Unlock the mouse. It's in here. Oh, I gotta apply. Right? VSync off, apply. Shift. Alright, I think that's a bit better. It feels laggy though, I don't know why. I did turn it off, right? I'm trying to see if there's any screen tearing to like determine if it actually turned the VSync off here. It says off. It's strange. Yeah, for some reason it just feels like there's a good amount of input lag, so that's kind of unfortunate for doing first person stuff. But yeah, the other thing is that the mouse sensitivity it's not right for me, and that's one of those things you have to have an option for, because it's going to be different for everyone where they need to set that. But nonetheless, it is helpful for being able to see and like get my bearings on my surroundings here. So this looks like it's just kind of stretches off into nowhere. I don't think there's a way to go faster. To train myself not to like hit all the other FPS buttons like spacebar and crouch. So it looks like there's an invisible wall over there. Now I would imagine it would be hard to make this. I mean, it's got this kind of nice skybox. It looks photographic, but I'd imagine it would be hard to make this look good in the first person perspective. You know, to make it look kind of polished, I guess I would say, because, you know, doing it from this perspective is entirely different from doing it from a first person perspective. It seems like it would take a lot more assets and all this other stuff to kind of make that work, but nevertheless, it is interesting. I guess I can kill this or poke it or something. They definitely run away. Oh, why are you going over there? He's chasing it. Okay, apparently its move speed is equal to my own. So that's interesting. I'm gonna try and manually smack one. I don't think it's gonna let me. And trap him. Oh, come here. Wait. I think it ran. Did it run out? Where did it go? I will trap you. I will entrap you. Oh. Oh, if I click on it, it doesn't attack. Maybe it's not attackable. It does highlight in blue, so maybe that's what that means. Phew, alright, so we've accomplished approximately nothing so far. I think we picked up a gem over here. So it looks like nothing of interest out there. But over here we have, looks like the ruins of a church. Okay, there's an emerald here. So yeah, lots of trees. I mean, it does have this partial transparency effect, but I still can't really see much in this area. Yeah, this doesn't do much for me. Like, I can see where I am because I'm in the center of the screen anyways, but I can't really see anything else around me. So at least I can fall back on this. And I don't know if it's intended like for the game to kind of be played switching back and forth, or if it's more meant to be sort of an option, like you can play the entire game in either mode kind of thing. Because like I mentioned, like this looks like a mess to me in terms of, from this particular perspective, trying to interact with the world when it, like, everything is kind of covered up like this. But being able to switch over like this makes it a lot easier to navigate in here. So it's kind of interesting, but again, I'm not sure if that's what they were going for, or if that was meant to be more of like, it could be explored one way or the other. Now, okay, so I'm in a, oh crap, I can't, it's hard to see, there's too much. Okay, I'm getting killed. Is he gonna die? Okay. I don't know why this yellow thing that looks like a map is kind of covering up the middle part here. I kind of wish that would go away. I don't know if there's a button for that or something. I actually don't remember all the buttons. There was like Alt, Tab, C was something. That's skills, and I think for the inventory. But yeah, I wish this would go away. I don't really like having this much stuff on the screen while I'm trying to not die from enemies. Did my health just regenerate on its own, or? Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Also, I might like suggest kind of buffing this whole partial transparency thing. Like, if I'm gonna be covered up by stuff this frequently, and like this much of this corridor is gonna be covered up, you know, I might suggest just kind of making this disappear a lot more, just for the sake of gameplay. Like, it doesn't really have to be a subtle effect, you know. It can be, especially if there's enemies. Like this guy was completely hidden. I guess you just click over and over. Yeah, you have to keep clicking, I guess, or hold mouse button. That seems to work. Alright, I'm getting some XP. I guess this guy's named Black Eye. I don't know if I can really do anything other than just keep hacking away at him right now. Oh, I'm aggroing too many. Oh my gosh, there's more. It's a little hard to click accurately. One of the problems is my mouse is getting lost, my mouse cursor. There's this on-screen map is getting worse as I go, and like I think I just highlighted something I could have picked up a second ago, but I can't really find it. And so having some visibility issues in general. I'm not used to this kind of clicking, but yeah. I really need to be able to see the cursor a bit better too. It just blends in too much for me. I can't click accurately enough. Okay. Oh, I gotta keep clicking, I forget. Okay. My brain is partially in this mode of like a, you know, in like, oh, is that a chest or something? Oh, there's some kind of armor. In RTS games, you usually just like click once to attack, and whatever unit you're controlling keeps attacking it, you know? So I'm kind of thinking in that mode, I guess. Does that go here? Level 2, strength 10. What is my strength even? I don't know what my strength is. Starting weapon, 5d damage, attack speed. Oh, is there? Okay, there's a color slider. Oh, that's maybe it's indicating like rarity or something. It looks like something that you'd interact with, like to adjust the color of it or something. Like a slider you would click and drag. So I get a little confused by that. You might consider tweaking that visual a bit, just for that reason. It looks like the UI scale is very continuous. I might suggest making it snap to even just like percent values, so I can, like, if I set it to 100%, I'd like to see it always be one size instead of having several sizes that each say 100%. And it might be nice for like, I'm sure the graphics are made to scale anyways, but I don't know. It's just one of these these little details that tend to matter in some small way. But I like being able to set it to a specific value and knowing that it's exactly where I want it. That kind of thing. I was hoping I could find a way to turn this map off here, but I don't see one. So I missed this guy somehow. And he's got bastard as a title or something. Alright, I think there's... Alright, this stuff is really hiding in here. I gotta really like sweep the mouse around. Looks like there's a shield in here. Okay. Alright, interesting physics. Also interesting how apparently stuff that you can pick up would have that much physics involved with them. I would wonder if it might be possible. Oh, there's another one. To, oh, master pitchfork. Ooh, look at that. Up to blue. I wonder if it might be possible for, like, problems with the physics to occur. Like some rare item pops up, but it gets, you know, stuck in the ceiling or something, or it flies off somewhere, you know. Physics always has that certain potential to just kind of bug out and something really wonky could happen, so I would wonder if that could occur. Alright, now I think that the things in the bar at the bottom can be used with the number keys. Oh, there's a number being drawn on the window down here, 3.1 whatever. It's probably not supposed to be there, or it's for debug for all I know, I don't know. Oh! Holy crap, what in the heck? Placeholder plus 50%. The mega armor, okay. Wait. Did I... Oh, accidentally went back and forth. Okay, so I have this like omega armor, 7 to 20 at 1.9. Oh, this is better, right? Oh yeah. Upgrade. Okay, we gotta... So one thing I find a little annoying, we've got this kind of Tetris inventory where we have to, you know, manage the slots, and that's fine, but when I hover over something, this window pops up and it kind of covers up half or more of the inventory. Like, if I want to organize this, and I want to like move this, it's kind of just annoying that this window is covering everything up. So makes it harder to deal with stuff. I don't know if there's a way to rotate. Doesn't look like you can. Oops. Oh, that takes up 4. Also interesting how they seem to have different shades in the background. Like the gray in the background seems different for each item. Just seems a little bit irregular. Now can I put that in my offhand, and then that doesn't suggest that it does anything. I don't remember what the game page said about what things actually add stats. Maybe just the weapons or something. And I believe these go... something to do with the magic missile. I don't remember. Well, I don't know actually what to... how to use those with the magic missile. Oh, that's okay. That number value saying in blank seconds, and so this value is just a strange value for some reason. 3.1 seconds. Okay, so I'm more decked out now. Actually, I want to look at that weapon again real quick. 8 to 11, 0.8 seconds. Okay, and presumably if you want to throw something away, you just do that. And I guess you get more physics. Okay. I'm probably not going to use... Oh, damaged. I mean, I don't know. Let's let's keep trying to do something here. Alright, so I can reference our map here for the first time to get an idea of where I've been and haven't been. Any clickable things? What was that? Armor. Ogre grounds. Alright. Oh, gem. Or potion. Alright, there's the potion. It's still in my inventory though. Is it like being used or? So one thing that's a little annoying, and I guess it's just something for me to get used to, but like sometimes when I go and go to click on something, I end up kind of missing with my mouse, or not sure if I hit it with the mouse because of the way that the camera's constantly moving forward and away when you are moving around. It's like by the time my mouse gets over there, the person's in another spot. It's kind of strange. I don't have much experience with Diablo games, as you might surmise. Just doing it manually now. So the potion is still in my inventory here. Maybe it didn't actually get used last time because maybe my health was already full or something. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds nicer. Why didn't it go in? Wait, what? That was weird. Oh no. Oh, extraordinary Ogre Grounds Iron Flanged Mace. Alright. Seems okay. I don't even know if it's actually better, but I forgot about the magic missile too. Which you're supposed... Oh, there's a skills menu. Oh, you do it like this, don't you? Okay, that's a little... Oh, I can't actually read the pop-up here. It's off the left of the screen, but apparently it's a fireball now, or I could make it poison arrow. 7 to 11. And it costs 7. 48. Oh, I wasted it. Interesting. Alright, escape key can close the on-screen menu, so that's nice. This guy's not even aggroing. Oh! Was it like... Oh, I thought I took damage from the poison. Maybe it's one of the numbers floating up. I don't I don't know what happened there. It seemed to have some kind of area of effect. Health potion. Alright, where actually am I in this map? I guess right in the... where my character guy is supposed to be where I am in the map. Oh crap. So one thing I'm curious about, and this is really not important. Okay. I was wondering about these lines around the edges of this, because some of them are thicker than others. I didn't know if that was something to do with the scaling being bad or what. But that's another one of those things that it just bugs me that you can have different values. For the same number, percentage number. What's that? Picked it up before I read what it said. It was green, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Elite Pig Iron Armor. I think that one's better. Better in some arbitrary fashion because I don't think they actually do anything yet. Escape. Okay. Oh, stairs. Poof. Now, did it actually hit to do damage? Oh, what is that? Oh, that guy doesn't take any damage. Oh, he took a few. He looks really big, though. Like, are you supposed to be a boss of some kind? What is this? Potion. But he dropped something that's blue. See, I thought this was supposed to do damage on impact, but it does damage over time. I mean, I expected to do damage over time because it's poison, you know, by the name of it, but it says 7 to 11 damage, so I expect it to do like 7 to 11 on impact or something. It's not really clear to me that it's damage over time versus... Oh wait, that's not... versus... on impact. Where'd that guy go? Missed. So yeah, this is apparently just damage on impact instead. Large bastard. I have a lot of mana for this. Okay. What did I pick up? Was that XP? What did you drop? All sorts of things. Oops. Puddled iron shield. Oh, I can't pick it up. It'd be nice to have like an inventory full message. Elite pig iron armor. Give me... Oh. 13 to 30 every 1.9 seconds. That seems really slow though. So I don't think I need... Can I shift? No, I just have to... Didn't see anything of value that he dropped. I think all I can really use is the weapons anyways. Let's go to the staircase we saw. Alright. Just have to collide with it. Oh, what is that? Alright, guys, just appearing. Oh yeah, and you're supposed to level up. I guess I'm not there yet. I guess you put the level into the skills. Health potion. Oops. Double potion. Elite, what? Elite Platinum Budzigan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Can I really not pick that up? Am I clicking the wrong button? Why can't I pick it up? Okay, that was weird. I don't know. Wait, I can't pick that up either. I guess it's not a weapon. I don't know if that was because I wasn't close enough or something. I have to try and figure out what that was all about. No, because you're supposed to walk towards it and pick it up, so that was weird. 18 to 32. I mean, I guess. Oh, it comes out real slow too. So you have to consider not only like the raw DPS over time, but also like the how long it even takes to come out. Steel bug. Whack. Whack. Ooh. We got some XP. Oh, this goes all the way across the bottom. Extraordinary meteoric iron bludgeon. Trust of blessed. Oh my gosh. The ultimate epic pitchfork. Let's all right. Nine to 12. All right, that seems good. It's super fast. Feels good, like it's such a silly thing, but like when I'm staring at the inventory, then like all of a sudden some guy just kind of slowly walks up to me and tries to whack me, and I just move out of the way real quick. It just kind of feels nice. Alright, I don't think we need these potions. Certainly not yet. I don't know if this gets like a lot harder. Hello, would you like to get stabbed by my pitchfork? Like all of those missed. Master Bronze Shield. Oh, you have to click repeatedly in this mode. That's a little annoying. Alright, yeah, so obvious downside to first person is you can't really see the range of your attack. And that's one of the things that the first person view is like the worst possible view for judging melee attacks. So in this mode you don't really think about it because you just click on the guy and you just wait for your character to kind of do it automatically. So I would wonder if that could possibly be annoying to deal with. And the fact that you have to keep spamming the button's annoying too, in my opinion. It's nice to see this stuff pop out in first person though. I can't pick this up. Now if I stay in this mode, I also can't see people sneaking up on me when I'm in the inventory. 18 to 32. Alright, I can't click and drag that in here. Alright, well, it's gonna be tough to beat this, like, orange rarity thing anyways. I don't even know what the stats were on that. Master Bronze Shield. This isn't gonna matter. What? Oh, there goes that. All these lightings, lights coming out of this. It might be nice if you could there's some way you could view the stats of the item before putting it into your inventory. Like, especially if you have like a full inventory and you're not sure if you have anything you want to get rid of. Like, to have to throw something out and then like pick up the other item and then read it and then try and compare, and then you know, I could imagine a case where the item you threw out was one you wanted to compare to the one you picked up, and then you had like this whole mess because you couldn't look at them both at the same time. And that sort of thing. I can imagine that being annoying, so yeah, it seems like it'd just be a nice quality of life sort of thing if there's some way you could... Like, I don't think a big window should just pop up while you're playing the game, but maybe if you like control click on it or something like that, then it'd be nice if the stats and everything would show up. Solid pitchfork. Oh, no, click on it. Felix, what is it? Is it a name given to it from someone? Very fancy. Hello. Oh my gosh. Reliability of Pretextatus. Glorious cast iron shield. Cast iron, really? Why would you make a cast iron shield? Did people actually make cast iron shields? Yeah, that one's slightly higher rarity. There you go. Hopefully there's no, like, I don't think there's like a monetary value or anything. I don't expect there's a shop in the game as of yet, but ah, stab, click, click, click. I'm clicking like way faster than I'm attacking. That was a little weird. Wonder why it wasn't attacking. Oh yeah, it's definitely dropping frames. Ew, what is this? Apprentice Electrum armor. Why is it attacking so slow? I'm clicking like as fast as I can. That's strange. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working very good in the first person perspective here. I'm not sure if it was because it was something to do with the frame drops. Maybe it was dropping the inputs with the frames, for all I know. I don't know if that even makes sense, but aren't you attack? Oh, I'm missing sometimes. Alright, sometimes when he changes targets, he seems to kind of stand there for a second before he starts attacking. I'm just clicking and holding the button. Yeah, you see like right there, there's like that long pause. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, I'm doing too much analysis stuff and not looking at what's actually going on. So yeah, I guess you just click on new game. I don't think there's a way to, I don't think there's any save points or anything as of yet. This is kind of too bad because I lost whatever progress. I don't know if there's more in the form of, you know, different enemy types and stuff to find. It's kind of unfortunate to just let myself die like that. But that's okay. You know, maybe it'd be better to wrap up the video anyways. It seems like a good stopping point, but yeah, so, I mean, I thought this was pretty fun, actually. There's obviously kinks left to iron out, but even in the early state, you know, just the bones of it, it's a pretty fun game, just whacking enemies and picking up loot, and that's, you know, that's pretty, seems like a pretty solid foundation. There's the emerald. Yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff going on with the combat. Hopefully you could kind of see in the last few minutes there stuff going on. But other stuff, I mean, a lot of the things I mentioned are probably pretty easy things to patch up, and then, you know, obviously be good to see more content in general, and then probably be a pretty solid game. But yeah, hopefully this was useful. I think this is all just kind of purely scenery at this point. Oh, not quite. Requires, oh, I can't put it on my head either. Well, who knows what that is. Wait, I started with a different weapon? Six to 10. I guess there's some amount of randomization on the starting weapon. Presumably. Looks like a seam. Oh, it's a river. Okay. Can't go in the water. Alright, more walls. Oh, I can go further than I expected out here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's pretty strange how the walls have been set up. Oh, I got like a little area I'm getting stuck in. Very strange. So yeah, it's kind of weird that this isn't just like a straight wall. It's got all these kind of curves about it. Makes me want to like see how far I can fudge it. But it feels kind of cozy, you know, this little like forest type area to go through this in first person. And this view, it's horrible, but first person it feels cozy. Alright, we're just back here. So I'm not expecting to find anything. But it's interesting nonetheless to explore just in case. I wonder why there's an X on the cursor when it's in this mode. Is it supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be like a crosshair. Maybe it was meant to hide the hand cursor. Oh wow, I almost walked right into that. Oh, so you have some inertia. It's actually some pretty serious inertia. What? Doesn't look like you have inertia when it's in this mode. It looks like you just stop and start pretty instantaneously. In first person mode, like you can see, especially if I spam AD, you don't really move. There's quite a bit of inertia. You could probably lower that quite a bit. Just make it feel a lot more responsive. It's kind of weird how when you let go of the button, you just kind of keep going for a little bit. It takes a bit to start moving when you press the button. I mean, especially if you want to sort of approach this almost a little bit like an action game, you definitely want to be able to move when you hit the button. So it would be good to make that nice and responsive, but I'm going to wrap this up. Definitely a lot of lights and stuff. I feel like, I mean, it's nice looking, but it's probably, well, it's making good use of my graphics card, I guess is a good way to put it. Whack! Oh my gosh. So much stuff just flies out of him. Oh my gosh. How did that little body have so many gigantic armors? That was pretty funny. Alright, yeah, I'll wrap this up, but yeah, cool game. Hopefully this was useful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one.